how to get an 800 credit score. My name is Linden Baptiste, and welcome to the channel too. Also as well, if you're new to the channel or if you're interested in ways to build credit, how to increase your credit score too. Also as well, how to get approved for the lowest payments on loans, lines of credit, business and personal too as well, credit cards, or just to travel the world for free or open up or start a new business, or maybe you need funding for your business, or buy a home, mortgage, and get all of this at the lowest payments available, lowest interest rates. Go ahead and smash the subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications also as well. That way you will never miss a single video as we make them here on this channel too also as well. I want to say a special thank you to all of you who have joined with us in our last live stream. I really appreciate all of you too as well. All of you who have commented, all of you who have left super chats too also as well. I want to say a special thank you to all of you too also as well. And I wanted to let you guys know that tonight we are doing a live stream with a special guest by the name of Cakeologi. His real name is Bob, and he is a stellar business credit expert and business coach too, also as well. And he's going to tell you a little bit, actually, a lot about himself, about what he does, how he helps people build business credit, how he helps people get funding for their business, startup their businesses anew to also as well, and get approved for funding to also as well. So we're going to have Cakeologi here as our special guest here in about 10 minutes. He'll be on with me. So I just wanted to introduce him to all of you. A lot of you probably seen him before on his channel. You probably know about him through our channel too also as well, because he is in a lot of our live streams too also as well, commenting and everything, so that's how we have known him. That's how I got to know him too also as well. We have our first comment here for the evening by James Syed. James Syed, everyone, please give a warm welcome to James Syed. James, how you doing there, buddy? Is James says hello, great to see you. Yes, good to see you also, James. And it's definitely a pleasure to have you here on again. Welcome back, buddy. So everyone, please give a warm welcome to James Syed. Also, everyone, please give a warm welcome to Hip to the Dip. Hip to the Dip, how you doing there, Victor? It's a pleasure to see you back once again. It looks like you sent some emojis there. That looks like a well, I don't know. Okay, open arms emoji and a cake emoji. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of a birthday cake. Wow. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people will be sharing that cake emoji too. Also, especially that we're having Cakeology here on the channel too today. Also, as well. I'm sure. I'm surprised you guys haven't sent the fire emoji, because Cakeology, he was on Tech's channel, David's channel, Travel Explore Click, just recently. And I mean, even I was sending the fire emoji, the cake emoji over and over, because I mean, Cakeology, he was just simply on fire that night. I mean, totally on fire. And it was definitely, a pleasure to see him on there for sure. So, he was on there, and, it was one of the best live streams I've ever seen from Tech. I mean, not saying that he makes live streams less quality than that night, but I mean, that night was especially great, with Cakeology on there too, also as well. I just wanted to mention that all the links to follow me can be found at the bottom of the about section of this channel, since we're using a different setup to go live this evening with. You can find all of the links there to follow me on Facebook. You can follow me on Twitter there, Pinterest, Instagram, and all of those links can be found there too also as well. Also, we ask that everyone please join our Facebook credit group. It's called How to Get Excellent Credit too also as well. That way you guys can share back and forth your ideas about building credit, also your experiences about building credit. If you had some good credit news, maybe your credit score increased, maybe you just got approved for a mortgage or car loan, a loan, a line of credit, whatever the case is. Maybe you traveled somewhere to another country for free or almost as for free. Definitely you want to share it there in our Facebook credit group. Also, we have a Facebook page. It's named after this channel, How to Get an 800 Credit Score. Make sure that you guys like the Facebook page and make sure you guys join the Facebook group, How to Get Excellent Credit, too also as well. If you need to email me about ways to build your credit, or you would like me to look at your credit report and give you some suggestions on what you can do to increase your credit score, how you can make your credit profile a little stronger, just go ahead and email me. The link can be found at the bottom of the About section of this channel there too also as well. We ask that as many people join our Patreon as possible. You know, if you need that special one-on-one help with a credit coach, helping you every step of the way to build credit, increase your credit score, helping you get approved for mortgages, loans, lines of credit, maybe help you travel or get approved for specific credit cards, go ahead and join our Patreon. The link to join our Patreon can be found at the bottom of the About section of this channel there too also as well. And everyone hit the thumbs up button. It definitely helps out the channel tremendously. It helps YouTube promote this video a little better too also as well. And share this video everywhere, all over your social media networks, on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, you know, everywhere you have a social media. Share this video everywhere. I also would like everyone to please give a warm welcome to Jason Vanhoose. Jason, how you doing there, buddy? Jason says, "What's up, Linden?" Hello, Janelle, too, also as well. Yes, Jason, we're definitely glad to have you back on our live stream chat once again. And welcome back, Jason. Everyone, please give a warm welcome to Jason Vanhoose, because Jason has actually came from a long way. He has tremendously made a lot of improvements on his credit profile, a lot of improvements on his credit score, too also as well. His credit score from June 1st till the present, his credit score has gone up by a huge amount of points. I don't remember the exact number. Jason, you could definitely leave that in the comments, how many points you got increase since June 1st. But Jason's credit score has gone up tremendously. And actually, Jason got approved for a mortgage too also as well. I do wanted to let you guys know that too also as well. We will be having Jason here on this show on a live stream with us, so that way we can interview Jason and Jason can tell us about his experience and how he got approved for a mortgage too also as well, by building his credit, increasing his credit score, and strengthening his credit profile also by the way too also as well. Also, we have Hip to the Dip. Everyone, please give a warm welcome to Hip to the Dip. Hip to the Dip. Well, Victor says, yes, I was very impressed with Bob on Tech Channel. Okay, so you were there too also, yeah, Victor. So you definitely know that Bob was definitely on fire that night. And it was I enjoyed that live stream tremendously. Everyone, please also give a warm welcome to Cornell, Mr. Mentor Freeman. Cornell, how you doing there, Cornell? Good to see you there. Thanks for the thumbs up, Cornell. And everyone, please hit the thumbs up button. It definitely helps out the channel tremendously. Also, share the video everywhere, all over your social media networks, all over Facebook and everywhere you have social media. Yes, well, welcome back, Cornell. Everyone, please say hello to Cornell, Mr. Mentor Freeman. Also, everyone, please say a warm welcome to Janelle. Janelle is back once again. She's normally always with us in our live streams too also as well. There she is. She's on the camera. I think she needs to scoot over a little closer to me so you guys can see her. Yeah, she's right here. You know, it's truly a blessing to have Janelle here, because she helps with answering questions, recognizing comments too also as well. If I missed a comment, she'll definitely put me back on point and let me know, hey, Linden, you missed a comment. You need to read this comment and recognize this person. And also when there's new people, she definitely lets me know too also as well. So that way she kind of keeps me on point. Jason Vanhoose says his credit score went up 120 points since June the 1st. That's awesome, guys. So everyone, please say congratulations to Jason Vanhoose. Jason Vanhoose's credit score went up 120 points since June the 1st. So that's less than 3 months from today. That's a huge accomplishment for Jason. Also, Jason's got approved for a mortgage. He's very happy about that. He was supposed to close on the house today, so we will be having Jason here on the show very, very soon. So you definitely want to stay tuned for that too also as well. So everyone, please say congratulations to Jason Vanhoose. Also, everyone, please welcome back Pink Lady Barber. Pink Lady Barber, thank you so much for joining. It's always a pleasure. Pink Lady says, hello, family. Yes, everyone, please say hello to Pink Lady Barber. Okay, so let's see where we at. Okay, everyone, please say hello to Quiet Storm 7. Quiet Storm 7 is a new person on this channel. Quiet Storm 7, you're always welcome here in our live streams. Thank you so much for joining. Feel free to comment as little or as much as you'd like. And we look forward to seeing you on future live streams too also as well. Thank you so much for joining. Everyone, please say hello to Quiet Storm 7 too also as well. Luis Mejia, everyone, please welcome back Luis Mejia. It's a pleasure, Luis Mejia, to have you here on this channel. Thank you so much for joining and welcome back. So everyone, please welcome back Luis Mejia. Luis says, hey guys, good night. Yes, we're definitely having a great night too also as well. Everyone, please give a warm welcome to D. Anderson. D. Anderson says, greetings and respects to all. Experian went up to 758. Wow, that's huge. City Double Cash hit my reports, 6,500. Everyone, please say congratulations to D. Anderson. His credit score went up to 758 points. And also he got approved for the City Double Cash card. It hit his credit reports. He got a credit limit of 6,500. Everyone, also please give a warm welcome to Linda Castaneda. Linda Castaneda, thank you so much for coming back once again. Welcome back. Everyone, please say hello to Linda Castaneda. Also as well, everyone, please say hello to Rickey Glenn. Rickey Glenn, how you doing there, buddy? Welcome back. It's a pleasure to see you, Rickey Glenn. So everyone, please say hello to Rickey Glenn. If you haven't seen him in a while, it's because he hasn't been on too many of our live streams. But we're always glad to see you here, Rickey. Thank you so much for joining us too also as well. What I'm going to do right now, so Janelle, you're going to have to keep track of the comments. I'm going to bring in our guest for tonight. That is Cakeologi himself, by the name of Bob is his real name. Cakeologi, specializing in ways to build your business credit, a stellar business coach, experience, credit professional in the business credit world. I'm going to invite him here into our live stream right now, because actually I was supposed to invite him in at 8:15. I just got on a little earlier. I know you guys seen a notification that it was scheduled for 8:15 p.m. Central Time, this live stream, too also as well. But I decided to jump on early, so that way I can actually, talk to you guys a little bit, and also at the same time invite Bob or Cakeologi in to our live stream with us too also as well. So kind of getting you guys ready for his appearance. So again, we're going to have Cakeologi here on. It should take probably a minute for him to get the notification, the invite, and then he's going to click on the invite, and then he should be in here too also as well. So I'm going to recognize some more of these comments here while we're waiting for Bob or Cakeologi to do that too also as well. Luis Mejia says hello for everybody. Yes, hello, Luis. Glad to see you back once again. Thank you so much for stopping by. We really appreciate you. Janelle says hello. Janelle is right here. You probably could see her shoulder, but now you can see her face when she comes back in, in and out of the camera. You can see her. She's right there too also as well. So everyone, please say hello to Janelle Leoni too also as well. And Cornell, Mr. Mentor Freeman says, congratulations to all our winners. Yes, congratulations to all the winners. Glad to see you guys. See, I like seeing that. I like seeing people, getting their credit score up. I like seeing people get approved for houses and loans and cars, lines of credit, people traveling the world for almost free or little or next to nothing too also as well. I like seeing that because a lot of these people are people who watch our channel, our videos, our live streams, and also watch like How to Build Credit TV with Dwayne too also as well. Like myself, I've been watching Dwayne's channel, How to Build Credit TV, since I first started building credit in October actually. And he's part of the reason why my credit score is so high right now. I got a 743 on TransUnion. I got a 746 on Experian. I got a 735 on Equifax. So a lot of that is partly because of him, his videos, watching his channel, to also as well learning about building credit and how to build credit too also as well. Everyone, please say a warm welcome to Nancy Ivy. Everyone, please say hello to Nancy Ivy. Nancy is a new person here on this channel to our live streams. So we want all of our new people to feel welcomed here. So Nancy, you're definitely welcome to comment as little or as much as you like. To also as well, if you have a question, you can ask it. It will definitely be answered. If you feel like answering questions, by all means, go ahead and take a swing at it for sure. So everyone, please say hello to Nancy Ivy. And Luis Mejia says hi. Thank you so much for that, Luis. Okay, Lewis says hi to Nancy too also as well. And D. Anderson. D. Anderson says deposit placed for a 2020 Charger Scatpack November and December too also as well. Okay, great. Awesome. So that's good. Great. So D. Anderson just getting a new car too also as well, 2020 Charger Scatpack. So everyone, please say congratulations to D. Anderson for on his new car as well. So D. Anderson is just getting all kinds of good credit news too also as well. So everyone, please say congratulations to D. Anderson. Also, everyone, please give a warm welcome to SC Travel RN. SC Travel RN says hello all. Yes, hello, SC Travel RN. It's good to see you back once again. Thank you so much for joining and welcome back. And we have Janelle's talking to SC Travel RN. Say hello. Nancy Ivy says thumbs up. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. And everyone, please hit the thumbs up button. It helps the YouTube promote the video and get the video out there a lot better by everyone hitting the thumbs up. And everyone share this video everywhere, all over your social media networks too, on Facebook, Pinterest, LinkedIn, Twitter, everywhere. It definitely helps out the channel. Hold on one second, guys. I think this is Bob calling me in here. Just 1 second. I need to answer this. This is Cakeologi. Hey, what's up, Bob? No, I don't see you at all. Oh, okay, yeah, I don't see you at all. I sent you a link, however, I did send you an invite. It's the prime tech. Okay, I just sent it to you. Like check on like 8:15 ish or so. 8:15. Well, that's my time, but that was about six minutes ago or so. Okay. Yeah, everyone, I'm just talking to Bob real quick from Cakeology. Just wanted to make sure we have everything set and ready to go here so we can get him into the stream with us. Just hang on, bear with us 1 second, guys. Okay, so did you? Okay, so what is it doing? It's not letting you in, or what? Oh, you're seeing the stream we saw before. Oh, okay, so maybe I need to send you another link then because that might not. Maybe you didn't get the link yet. I'm gonna just send you another link. Oh, okay, I'm sending that to you right now. Let's go to Gmail. Okay. Okay, so it's the THE Prime Tech, right? At gmail.com. Okay, it's possible the link might not have went through. I don't know, but I thought I did send. Okay, hold on. The Prime Tech TEC at, I'm just typing it in just to make sure. Gmail.com. Okay, I'm gonna send that. Okay, I'm sending it now. Okay, so I sent that off. Okay, yeah, I sent it out.
Yeah.
Okay, what else, Russ? Okay, awesome. All right. Let's, I guess, keep talking to people, or okay. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, we're trying to get Cakeology into the stream. So right now, just talking to him on the phone, making sure we have the right invite link and everything's good to go, so we can have him up in here. But until then, I'll just keep talking to you guys until we get him on here. We do have a comment from Pink Lady Barber. Wow, that's an amazing emoji there, Pink Lady. I'm not sure exactly what that is. What is that, Pink Lady? Let me know. Is that a cake or what? I'm not sure, but let me know inside of the comments. But thank you so much, Pink Lady. Pink Lady is definitely a huge blessing, to the channel, to our live streams, because she shares a lot of valuable, information and comments, and she helps to answer questions, and we definitely love you, Pink Lady. Thank you for being a part of our family, too, also as well. Rickey Glenn says congratulations. So yeah, Ricky, a lot of people had, well, more than one person had good credit news, too, also as well. So okay, guys, I have the link for Bob for Cakeology. So I'm going to invite him in to our live stream right now. Okay, just hang on 1 second. Yeah, I'm gonna getting ready to invite him in right now. Again, Cakeology, his real name is Bob, and he's been making business credit videos for a while now, and he's a stellar business coach. So, he gives a lot of advice on how to build business credit, how to, the value of having good business credit too, also as well for your business. So, everyone introducing. Okay, he's getting ready to come on. Everyone
All right, all
introducing
right.
Bob from Cakeology. Here it is, buddy. Hey, Bob, what's up?
Hey, hey, what's going on, everybody? Finally, man, it's so good to see all you out tonight. 800, I appreciate you very much.
Yeah, Bob. I was telling everyone about you. You know, a lot of people have seen you on a live stream with David at Travel Explore Click, and we were talking about how you were on fire, man. You were really on fire, and everyone was throwing up the cake emojis and the fire emojis. And man, we learned a lot just from, you know, the little while that we had you on, you know, Travel Explore Click. So Dave, I mean Bob, I'm sorry, not your name is not Dave, of course. But Bob, why don't you tell everyone a little bit about yourself, what you do, and so that way people could know a little bit about you.
Well, I'm a full-time business coach. That's what I do for a living. So all day, every day, this is what I do. So I help businesses get established. We help businesses uh, have their online identity, do their logos, do their websites, do a lot of consulting for them on how to build their business structure, how to register in their state, how to get an EIN number, and then eventually how to build their business credit and get funding for their business and the things that they need to grow their business. So this is what I do full time, Linden. So you know, there's no half step in here. Full time, all day, every day, open 24/7 over here, baby. So you know, if you need me, I'm here. I'm out here.
Yeah, definitely every day. Yeah, for sure. And Cake is definitely, you know, a good source for information on building business credit. I've been watching his videos for a while, and he makes a lot of great content too, also as well. I like the video that he made about how to set up a business, you know, the right way. But I guess tonight we're going to be talking about a topic that Bob and I had chosen. And the topic is the power of having good credit with business credit. Basically, I mean, building up your credit, you know, people, that's where it's at. You know, I know a lot of you want to travel the world for free. A lot of you want to get approved for credit cards to make, you know, a little money on the side off a credit card with cash back, bonus, points, et cetera, et cetera. A lot of you want to buy that new home. You know, a lot of you want to get into a new vehicle. You want the lowest payments possible. That's true. You know, for a lot of you who want to start a business, you know, or need funding for your business, that's where it's at. You know, build up your credit. You know, and the power of having good credit, it goes without saying. You know what I mean? It applies to the business funding too. Now, Bob, why don't you touch up on a little about that? Bob, what do you think about that? Like having a good credit score and like getting approved for like funding for a business or
I'm having a little hard time hearing you, but what we were talking about today is the power of having that business credit as well as that personal credit together. So that's super important. That's what we're talking about today, guys. And I can't tell you enough how having both of those things together is it's just magical when it comes to getting funding, when it comes to getting the resources that you need to build your business and have the money. Okay, so when you talk to me, we talk about the bag, baby. You know what I mean? That's what I'm here for. Is I get to the money. Okay, so I mean we've got credit cards, we've got business financing, we've got all of those things. But how can we use those things to our benefit? That's what I focus on. How can we use that credit that we get, that business funding that we get to make more money? Okay, because I don't get credit cards to go and buy, you know, diamonds and pearls. You know, that comes later. You know, what I get credit cards for and what I get business funding for is to grow my business, is for that money to make me more money. You know, and I talked a little bit about this on text channel too, 800, is that
right.
you know, to have that combination of good personal credit, and then when you add that business credit in there, Lindell, it's
Yeah.
amazing. Okay, because
Yeah.
I've talked about this on my videos a couple times, and that is really having another you. Okay, so you've got your personal credit profile. It might be great, it might not be so great. It doesn't matter. Okay,
Right.
you can still build your business credit profile at the same time.
Same time.
Now, what this is going to do for you is that both of you are going to be growing at the same time. So you can double up on cards. You can get business credit cards that you would have not been able to get. You can get those benefits. And I'll tell you what, I was just speaking to my accountant today, and there's so much benefits to having a business, because everything that you do, everything that you spend money on, those miles that you drive, those things that you buy, those fees that you pay, okay, all those are business expenses. Okay, if we're having lunch and we're talking about business, and there's two people or more in the room, we're having lunch, that's a business expense, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so what people have to understand is that the way the tax structure, the way capitalism, the way this country, the greatest country in the world works is based on business. Okay.
Yep.
So when you have that business credit and you have that personal credit and you can combine those together, it's so powerful.
Yeah, it's definitely powerful indeed, Bob. I mean, when you have you have business credit, but you also have the good credit score and a strong credit profile to go along with that too as well. I mean, you could definitely expand your business. I mean, if you plan on expanding your business, it makes it so much easier on you, when you have good credit, because you could it's a lot easier for you to get funding. If you have a good credit score, if your credit score is, say, in the low 600s, then, it can be a little challenging to try to get you funding. A lot of hoops you might have to, jump through and things of that nature. But if you have a good credit score, I mean, it's just so much easier. It's kind of like, when someone has like excellent credit and they walk into a car dealership. Okay, and it's much easier to get into a vehicle, especially the vehicle that you want also as well, and get the lowest payments that they have. You might just qualify for a 0% financing for the first year. Things like that, any special deals that they might have there, at that dealership too as well. And not only that, but you might be able to not have your credit run so many times too also as well. Because someone with a lower credit score, they might have to run their credit several times over and over. They might have to go to different banks all over the country before they can actually get, a loan for that person. So you definitely want to work on your business credit for sure. I mean, especially if you're not certain about what you want to do, if you want to travel, if you want to take out a loan, if you want to buy a new home or vehicle, if you're not certain right now, I would still work on your business credit anyway, because by the time you are sure, by the time you have made a decision, you will need that credit score, that strong credit profile backing you up, and it's definitely going to help you tremendously at that time too also as well. And I wanted to ask Bob real quick. I know, Bob, you talked about on text channel, the live stream, you talked about a little bit about setting up your business, setting it up for success. You talked about like EIN number, how to get that, and you talked about a few other things that you had touched on. I found the topic very interesting. So Bob, you wanted to tell us a little bit, elaborate a little more about how a person should go about setting up their business the correct way?
Yeah, absolutely. First of all, I just want to shout out to Tech. He's in the building. What's up, baby? I want to shout out to Hip
Hey,
to the
Tech.
Dip. What's going on? We out here, baby.
Hey, Victor.
And I also want to shout out to Pink Lady Barber. Cream Team, we in the house, baby.
Yes,
And
Pink.
everybody else, I love everybody being here. James, what's up, baby? Kevin Jackson, Janelle. Hey, Janelle, you gotta look up. There's another Leoni, okay? And your name remind me of her, man. She fire. So when you get a chance, look up another. She called Sunny Leoni. You know what I mean? So that remind me of her. But So now let's talk about how do we establish this business? How do we get things together? You know what I mean?
Right.
So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to register our business with the state that we're doing business in. Okay. So if we're doing business in Arizona, we're doing business in California, wherever we're doing business, let's register our business with the state first. Okay. Real easy to do. You can do it on your own. Or you can have another company like InkFile or another company like that do it for you. Real simple. And I've said this before, I like to have professionals do professional stuff. Okay. So, what we as business people, what we forget sometimes is that, it's really important to give people tasks to do. And that is, to delegate. That's the word that I'm looking for. Okay. So a lot of times, small business people, in general, we feel like we can do it all. But what I learned through a lot of time and a lot of time wasted is that it's really good to delegate specific tasks to other people. Okay, so if there's a task out there that somebody else can do for $10 or $15 an hour, that's taken away from your time where you're making way more money than that. It just makes financial sense and it just makes good business sense to delegate those tasks out. Okay, so having said that, let's go through the steps. So number one, let's register our business in the state that we're doing business in. Okay, number one. Number two, let's get an EIN number from the IRS. Super easy to do. I've got information on that. You always can reach out to me. You can do it on the website, not a problem. Okay, so even online, the IRS will give you an EIN number. Worst case scenario, you'll have to fill out a form, which is called an SS4 form, sorry. And you just submit that to the IRS and you'll get an EIN number from them, okay? Now, what I find really fascinating is that an EIN number has the same amount of numbers that your social security number has, okay? So what does that tell you?
Yeah.
Okay, in the eyes of finance, in the eyes of the United States of America, a business, a corporation is a virtual human being. Okay, the Supreme Court in 1974 gave corporations the rights to free speech, the right to sovereignty as a virtual being, just like any other human being out here. Okay, the game is so sweet that you just got to know how to play it properly. Okay, the game is all geared towards corporations, towards businesses getting it. You understand what I'm saying? So the government, the laws, the taxes have created this entity called a corporation that has all of the rights as an individual, but none of the liability. It's a beautiful thing. Okay, so as a business, you can do all of the things that you as an individual can do. You can open a bank account. You can publish content online. You can publish on a paper. You have that free speech. You can get credit in the business name without your personal name being attached to it, because that company, that EIN is attached to a virtual entity, a virtual person, okay, in the eyes of the law. Super, super important to know, super important to remember. Listen, guys, we gotta play the game, okay? The game is so sweet. The game is just structured to win. But the problem is that sometimes we want to take shortcuts. We want to move. We want to make too many moves. We want to go left. We want to go right. But we can just go straight, and we can get to that pot of gold. Okay, that's what I'm about. That's what my channel is about. That's what our team is about. And we got 800. We got Dwayne. We got Tech. That's my little team here. That's my family. So we're out here together. giving this knowledge out to the people, to people that have taken their time to come on the stream. I appreciate you, all of you. You know what I mean? So let's get our businesses together. Let's get that state registration together. Let's get that EIN number together. Let's get a website together, okay? Let's get a professional phone number. Let's get a professional email. Let's get a bank account. With those things in place, you're up and running. You're in business. You know what I mean? You ready, okay? After that, we can get those trade lines. We can get things going in the right direction to start building that company, to start investing in ourselves, to start investing in our business and growing our business, okay? Because I tell you what, 800, I was reading the other day, and they say if you want to retire and you want to have an income of $100,000 a year, okay? What do you guys think the amount of money you need to have invested at the time of retirement is? Can anybody guess? Well, I'm gonna let you know right now. It's over $2.5 million. Okay, wow. So that's a little bit of change. You know what I mean? That's a little bit of change. So in order for us to retire and to have that income coming in of just $100,000 a year, now that just meets basic necessities, really. You have to have invested in the markets, in equities, in 401ks, in all that stuff, at least $2.5 million, okay? So it's not easy. It's not going to get any easier. Everyone's getting older. Everyone has responsibilities. Everyone has family. We need options, baby. You know what I mean? We need to make moves. We need to get to the bag. You know what I mean? So instead, and who's gonna make $2.5 million working a 9 to 5? I don't see it happening unless you're a CEO or something big, you know. So, but that is possible with your own business. Okay, so it's super important to put that personal credit, to put that business credit together and grow and get to that bag, baby. That's what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
Questions here for Bob.
Awesome. I believe we have two questions for Bob. I want to find that real quick. Let's see if I can at the bottom. Okay, let's go all the way to the bottom because I know I missed a lot of comments here. So just bear with me, people. Trying to get all this knowledge here that Bob is dropping here for sure. But I guess the first question for Bob is from James Syed. And James Syed, welcome back, James Syed. Everyone, please say hello to James Syed. Thank you for coming back again. James says, what business credit card would you recommend? My credit score is 823 to 825.
That's awesome.
So, okay. So James, that's a great credit score, and you have that mix, James. You have the opportunity to get the funding that you need, okay? So let's break it down. What credit card could you get? Listen, all of them, okay? At 825, you can get all of them, okay? So you're gonna obviously be a personal guarantor on a lot of these cards. So let's just go through it. The Chase Business Inc. cards, really, really good, okay? If you have a relationship with Chase, that's gonna really help you out. Even further, if you have a little portfolio with Chase, what a lot of people don't know, for example, Chase has a program called a private client program. Okay, so in order to be a part of that program, you need to have at least $250,000 invested with Chase. Okay, but that creates a real good relationship. So if you have those means to be able to do that, I suggest that. Because what people don't understand, it's about relationships, okay? And especially with your banker, it's really about those relationships. So what I suggest is that you go to your bank and build these relationships. Every Christmas, I'm like Santa Claus at the bank, baby. You know what I mean? I got my hat on and my bag. I'm hitting all my bankers, all everybody, the tellers, everybody getting a gift from me, baby. You know what I mean? I ain't no fool. We know where the money is. So what we have to do is we have to build those relationships, and let's get that Chase card, those Business Inc. card, okay? Let's get that U.S. Bank card. Let's get that American Express card, those business cards, 0% interest. That's what we want. We let them float the money for 12, 18 months, whatever they want, okay? Don't pay no interest, though. We're not paying any interest. We're not giving up nothing. You know what I mean? But a little bit, okay? Now, what I mean by a little bit is that we're gonna let them have a little piece of the cake too, but just a small one, okay? Just a small little piece, okay? So what I sometimes do is I leave that 5%, that 7% on the card and let them get their little interest, okay? On that, it's not affecting me, and they're looking at me in a different light, okay? I'm not just a liability to them. That I'm getting all their points. I'm traveling. I'm staying at different hotels. I'm popping bottles of champagne. You know what I mean? So I'm not just a liability to them, and I'm just taking up the points and just going rampant. So sometimes I leave that little 5%, 7% out there for them, let them make a little bit of money, okay? But what I recommend is I love those 0% interest, 15-month, 18-month, 24 months, U.S. Bank, they've got it. Wells Fargo's got it. American Express has got it. Chase has it. So those are a few of the cards that I recommend to you, James. But with that 800, 825, you better get that money, baby. You know what I mean? You better get that money right now. We'll worry about the rest later. Don't worry about those inquiries and all that nonsense. All that can be taken care of later. Get to the bag first, baby. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Let's get that money.
True.
Yeah, got to get that money, got to get that cake. And nobody to break it down to you better than Cakeologi himself. I want to recognize first super chat. We got a super chat from Hip to the Dip, hit for $10. Thank you so much, Hip to the Dip. Victor, really appreciate you. Thank you so much for that $10 super chat. Victor says, good luck to the collaboration with Cakeologi. Thank you for saying that, Victor. We appreciate you. Also, we have our second super chat from David from Travel Explore Click. Thank you, David, for that $2 super chat too also as well. David says, keep the knowledge coming. Great show, guys. And a second super chat from David too also as well for $5. Thank you so much, David. We really appreciate you. We're always on your live streams, soaking up all the knowledge that we can about travel, because, we definitely, Janelle and I are planning on traveling too also as well. It'll be a while, but we're definitely getting set up for that, for sure. So I need to back up a little. We have another question for Bob. Okay, this question is coming from Pink Lady Barber. Pink Lady Barber says, Cakeologi, do you recommend a brick and mortar over a virtual office?
So the way I'm going to answer that, Pink Lady, is first of all, I wanted to know what do you do, Pink Lady? Are you a barber? I mean, what's going on? That's an interesting name. So, I was just wondering are you a barber? Do you have a business right now? Because it all depends on your business. Okay. Now, obviously you can't be a barber from a virtual office. Okay. So, so you're going to need a brick and mortar place. Okay. I can sell, other merchandise online, but it's difficult to provide those type of services strictly online. So it really depends. Okay. Now, if you have something that you're selling on Amazon, if you have products, if you have services that can be sold on the internet, I recommend virtual office, or I recommend working from home, baby. You know what I mean? The game is to be sold, not told, baby. You know what I mean? So we got to limit that overhead. We don't want a lot of that overhead. We don't want to be sitting in this store, nobody coming in. You know what I mean? If I'm gonna sit anywhere, I might as well sit at home. You know what I mean? And have a little something. You know what I mean? Right. So it all depends. But I always say keep that overhead low, especially when you're starting your business. Keep the overhead low. If you can get a virtual office, if you can work out. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, there is nothing wrong with working out of your home. I don't care what anybody says. It doesn't make a difference to banks. It doesn't make a difference to credit card companies. It doesn't make a difference, okay? You can use your home address as your business address as you're growing. You can always change later. You can always get a office later, depending on your needs, okay? I hope that answers your question. But for me, keep that money in your pocket. There's other things that you can use it for to grow your business. Spend it on marketing. Spend it on having a really good presence on social media. Spend it on getting customers. Spend it on ads. Spend it on things like that are going to make you money instead of sitting or at a store where you got lights, gas, rent, all kinds. You got to go into the office all the time, man. I'm out here right in my office. But I have other offices, but I've been in business for a long time. But I still try to keep my overhead down. I hope I answered your question.
Breaking up.
Okay, awesome. Bob, it sounded like you were breaking up just a little, just a notch, but wasn't anything major, but just a slightly breaking up. But let's see what else. We had another question for Bob. I got to scroll all the way down to the bottom of the comments here. From Janelle Leoni, the question is, Bob, isn't the business credit card from Chase part of the 524? As now there's a rumor that Chase is changing to 324.
Okay. Yeah. So, there are happening now. What from my understanding, and Tech also has commented, and he said, if you're already over 524, you can't get them, and that's absolutely right. Caveat, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, if you're at 424 and you get a business card, it does not count as your as your fifth card. Okay. So if you're at 424 and you apply for a Chase Business Inc. card, they don't count that towards 520. To help you, you might be able to get two. Okay. You might be able to get two business cards before you actually get over that 524 as far as they're concerned. Okay. So understanding that's the situation at this time.
Okay, awesome. Thank you for answering that there, Bob. And Traveler Explorer Click had made a comment in regards to that question too, also as well. David says, no, the Chase Inc. cards don't add to the 524. So what we're talking about here, people, in case you don't already know, we're talking about the 524 rule that Chase has that states that if you have opened up 5 accounts within the past 24 months, Chase will deny you their credit cards. Okay, I believe this is something that Chase had originated because they want to be the first to get your business. And that's what it is. Okay, and the rumor is that Chase has went from 524 down to 324. So, I mean, it's making it kind of, a little more difficult for people to get into the Chase ecosystem. So we've been hearing a lot about this on YouTube. I believe, I forgot what channel it was. Someone had made a video about that too, also as well, at Chase now denying people if they have 3 accounts open in the past 24 months. And let's see, David also made a comment about that. He said, however, if you are already over 524, you cannot get them. Okay, all right. Thank you for sharing that, Dave. And also, Dave, he makes a lot of videos about the Chase, the Chase ecosystem. I believe Chase is like one of Dave's favorite credit cards too, also as well. So, You know, that's why I clicked on his comment too there also as well. Let's see, we got another comment here from Janelle. Janelle says cake is definitely on fire. Yeah, I agree with that, Janelle. Cake is definitely, Bob is definitely on fire for sure, for sure. And we want to recognize the cream team. Kevin Jackson is in the house, everyone. Welcome, Kevin. Thank you for stopping by the channel once again. Kevin says, hey, Baptiste, that's me. And Janelle, Cream Team is in the house. What's up, Cakeologi? Okay, awesome, awesome. So if anyone has any other questions to ask Bob, definitely just leave them inside of the comments too also as well. Let's see if I got any more comments that I missed. Bob, if you see any comments
Feel free
that
to
we
answer.
miss, go ahead and feel free to.
So this is what I want to say. We got 22 people in the house right now. Okay, I want everybody to comment and to let me know what kind of business that you're interested in, what you're doing, what we can do to help you grow your business. Are you thinking about a business? Are you have you taken any steps forward? That's what I want to know. Okay, so you know, I know that Pink Lady Barber. She said that she owns real estate, and I have she has commercial real estate as well. So, for example, for Pink Lady, I think it would be great for you to have a business and to be able to get the Home Depot cards in your business name, to be able to get the Lowe's cards in your business name, to be able to get lines of credit that you can use towards purchasing more real estate, to rehabbing more real estate, and to be able to get those bigger projects going. So, I mean, she's already on her way. I'm in real estate too. I'm in that game too. And what I do is every single home, every single property that I have is an individual business. I talked a little bit about that on Tech's channel as well. Every single home I buy is in its own LLC, baby. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna come get me if something messed up goes on over there at the house. It wasn't me. You know what I mean? It wasn't me. Well, this happened at the house. Okay, well, here's the number to my attorney, and I tell you what, the house is in my business name as well. So we'll talk later. You know what I mean? So you know, this is the advantages of having great business credit, to having businesses established. You know, we limit that liability. Okay, so I've had real estate, I've had properties in the hood, you know what I mean? So all kinds of stuff is going on. You know, I'm driving by at 2 o'clock in the morning. You know, it looked like a grocery store. You know, but it,
No. We did lost Bob.
Oh, okay. Looks like we might have just lost Bob. We don't know what happened there.
Oh,
Let me just see if I can. I might have to call Bob real quick.
yep.
Oh, he's
There
back.
he is.
Okay, he's back. There you are, Bob. We kind of
Welcome
lost you
back.
for a minute. Welcome back, Bob. Okay, yeah, we kind of lost Bob for a second, but let me just go back in the comments. I'm going to have to back up so that way I can recognize some of these comments here. Hip to the Dip says a cakeology hand clap and cake, the cake emoji and the fire emoji too also as well. We got a new comment from a new person here to our live stream by the name of Young Mizzle. Young Mizzle, thank you so much for joining. Welcome, Young Mizzle. Feel free to comment as much or as little as you like. You're always welcome here. Young Mizzle says, first time here. I subscribed as well. We really appreciate you, Young Mizzle, too, for subscribing. You'll find a lot of information here on our channel about ways to build credit, how to increase your credit scores, too, also as well, how to get approved for loans and lines of credit, to travel the world for free, you know, maybe open up that new business you're trying to open up as well. But it all starts with building credit. So thank you so much for joining, young Mizzle, and we look forward to seeing you back once again. So everyone, please say hello to young Mizzle. There's a new person here in our live chat too, also as well. So I'm going to back up a little bit in the comments and make sure I did not miss anyone's comment. If I miss your comment, just let me know by typing inside of the comments. If I missed your question, also let me know in the comments too, also as well. SC Travel RN says hello to all. I like that kitty profile that you have there. That's a nice little kitty you got there too, also as well. Nancy Ivy says thumbs up. Thank you for that. Thumbs up, Nancy. Also as well, Pink Lady Barber. Okay, gave us a hand claps. Thank you. Rickey Glenn says congratulations. And D. Anderson, we know, all your hard work did pay off. You had a lot of good news had happened to you, just recently. So that's awesome. That's awesome. Janelle says, how's everyone doing? How was your Labor Day weekend? Pink Lady says those were hand claps. Okay. All right. So just trying to get caught up a little here until we, if anyone has any other questions for Bob, definitely.
So
Inside
so
the chat.
800. What I want to talk about here is what SC Travel RN said is she said she's as a travel nurse, I'm considering independent contractor LLC. What are your recommendations for an initial credit account? So what I recommend Travel RN is that for the initial credit, what I'd like for you to do is get trade accounts. Okay, those are super simple to get in the beginning. Okay, they're gonna build our Experian file, they're gonna build our Equifax file, they're gonna build our Dun and Bradstreet file. Okay, so they're gonna have something reporting where when you apply for bigger credit, when you apply for bigger trade lines, that file is already beginning to be established. Okay, so let me shoot four out to you right now. Number one, Uline. Okay, get on Uline, get an account in your business name, and order something that's at least $50 or more. Now that $50 plus is important because anything less than that, they're not going to report it. Okay, Uline, they're going to report to Dun and Bradstreet as well as Experian. So that's going to start that credit profile. Okay. Number two, let's go to Granger.com. Let's open up an account with them. That's going to be something else that can be put on your Dun and Bradstreet file. So that's going to be real important. Okay. So let's go to Granger. Let's go to Uline. Let's order something from Vistaprint. They're also going to report. And let's order something from the Red Spectrum. So the name of that website is called redspectrum.com. That's going to start your Equifax file. They're super easy to work with. They're going to report to Equifax. They're going to even give you a free Equifax report with that order. So these are a few trade lines that you can go with first to get things established. Okay. And what's super important is that every single credit bureau, you have to check your information that what's on those bureaus. Okay. Everything has to make sense. Everything has to coordinate. Everything has to be correct. So when you go to the next trade line, when you go to the next bank or the next creditor, that when you fill out that application, they can find you easily. And when they run your credit, they know, oh, okay, this business already has such and such trade line, such and such amount. And oh, okay, they're good to go. We can give them further credit. So those are just four off the top of my head. I have more. Reach out to me. I'm always willing to help anybody that needs it. But what I would recommend is that LLC, just in case you're out RN, you taking care of people, you don't know what might happen. Somebody might fall short that day. You know what I mean? We don't want to be liable. Oh, you did it. No, I didn't do nothing. He was old, So we're not trying to get into all that. So let's have an LLC. Let's have all those things established. Let's get that credit going and let's grow. Let's get big. Let's get to that bag, baby.
Yeah, definitely for sure. We want to get that cake, and that's what Cakeology is all about. I was always wondered, why Bob that you had named your brand Cakeology, but when you broke it down on Dave's channel, I really understood it, tremendously. But Bob, for some of these people in here who did not see that live stream, can you just explain, what your brand Cakeology means and what it's about?
Well, yeah. So I mean, why did I call it Cakeology? Well, because where I came from, we always called getting success and getting money, cake. So it was all about getting that cake, getting that dough. So, it was, and then the study of that, the ology. I went to school for biology, believe it or not. I was going to school to be a doctor, and became an entrepreneur instead. So, I've studied all of those ologies. Biology, sociology, physiology, psychology. So why not cakeology? Let's study the knowledge of success. Let's study the knowledge of actually getting to the bag. That's not in any school. If my high school counselor didn't have cakeology as a subject, I wish they did. You know what I mean? It would have saved me a lot of hassle. So that's what the whole philosophy is all about, is that education, that financial education that we don't get in school. Okay, they're not allowed to teach money in school. So you go through elementary, you go through middle school, you go through high school, you go through college, you go through grad school, and you come out like, okay, where the bag at, baby? They're like, oh, we ain't got no bag for you, but we got a job. Here you go. Work 13 hours a day for peanuts. That's not going to work for me. So I think it's about time that we started teaching the science of success, the science of the finances, how we're going to get the credit, how we're going to get the things that we need to be successful in our business.
Okay, awesome, awesome. Thank you so much for breaking that down for us. Now we have another question for Bob from Pink Lady Barber, too, also as well. Pink Lady Barber, she did say that she owns real estate and she has commercial also, LOL. But the question that Pink Lady Barber had asked for Bob is here on the screen. Are we building our business credit with and without a PG? I believe she meant to say with or without a PG. That question is for Bob.
Okay.
Yeah, so Pink Lady, we're doing it both ways. Now, what we can do in the beginning is when you're a new business, you're not going to be able to get those big accounts and those big trade lines right off the bat. Okay, that's going to take time. It's going to take patience and it's going to take work. Okay, and we're going to do that. We're going to follow along that path of building business credit only in the business name. Okay, but this stream and what we're talking about today is the power of having great personal credit as well as business credit. So, having great personal credit and getting a business credit card, what does that do? That's going to blow up your business credit in such a positive way. Okay. So, that credit card is not going to report to your personal credit. That business credit card that you signed for is only going to report to your business credit bureaus. Okay. So it's not going to show up towards your debt to income ratio. It's not going to show up towards your utilization. It's not going to show up to any of that on your personal credit reports. Okay. So you can charge that boy up 100% if you need to 1 month. It's not going to affect your personal credit. It's only going to be reporting to the business credit bureaus. Okay. So that power of having good business credit and having great personal credit together is super, super powerful. But we're going to do it both ways. Okay, we're going to be building in only our business name, and if we have good personal credit, we can mix that in. Okay, it's just going to cut down that time of you getting the bigger trade lines quite a bit. Okay, so to answer your question, we're doing it both ways. We're doing it all ways.
Okay, awesome, awesome. So, Bob, I have a quick question about that. Bob, I already know the answer, but I'm just going to ask it just for a lot of you in here in the live chat, because we did not really touch up on too many of those topics about business credit yet. But Bob, I know you said that having business credit uh, does not affect your personal credit. Um, would you like to expound on how utilization, say if you have like a business credit card, right? And like you said, you could run it all the way up. That's the utilization. If you ran it all the way up, then that would be 100% maxed out. That would be a 100% credit utilization. So you're saying basically it does not report on your personal credit report. Is that right?
That is absolutely correct. Now, at the Coin Alley also mentioned that about Capital One, and Capital One is one of those exceptions, but I believe it's one of a very few exceptions where they actually do report also to your business credit. So we don't, I mean, to your personal credit. So we don't want them. Okay. We don't want any bank. We don't want any card that's going to report to our personal credit. Okay. If we're applying as a business for business credit cards. Okay. So business credit cards like Chase, like US Bank, like American Express, like most of the other ones, they do not report to your personal credit. It's so beautiful. You know what I mean? You can, if you need it to buy real estate, if you need it to do other things, and that month, you've charged it up and you didn't pay it before the statement closing date, it's okay. It's not going to go against your utilization. You can get more credit cards in that business name. It doesn't matter, okay? Because when you sign for it and they look at your personal credit, they're not going to see that utilization, okay? Because that's a business expense. That's got nothing to do with you. It wasn't me. It was the business. They did it. You know what I mean? So that's what this whole thing is about. That's what the system is about. That's what the system is geared towards, baby. This is the United States of America. It's capitalism. There's money on the street. There's gold on the street. You just got to know how to pick it up. Super, super important. And that's the beauty of business credit and the majority of business credit cards.
Awesome, awesome. Great answer there, Bob. I just want to recognize Hip to the Dip's comment was for Bob. Hip to the Dip, Victor, he said, Bob, I do retail arbitrage. Says he does retail arbitrage. I don't know if you have any suggestions for him, Bob, or.
He asked them what they do or what they want to do in the future. So that's why everybody
Oh,
commented.
okay.
I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Retail arbitrage. Yes. Okay. So, listen, retail arbitrage. Hey, if you can do it, that's great. That's a real easy way of buying cheap, selling high. That's the name of the game. Buy cheap, sell high. That's what it's all about. So if you can go to a retailer and they have things that you can purchase in bulk that you can get at a discount, and you can sell those same things online or on Amazon for full price, get that cake, baby. That's what I say. So Hip to the Dip, but that's my baby. So but still we want to have a business organized around that. Okay. So retail arbitrage, that's a business. You're buying and you're selling just like any other business. Okay. So you might be buying in bulk from Big Lot or Save a Lot or Walmart or whatever, and slang that stuff on Amazon for full price. That's all gravy, baby. You know, that's what we want to do. Okay. But that is a business. Get an LLC, get a website, get an EIN number, get a professional email, get a bank account, and start building your credit around
You look
that
into
so
it.
you
Go
can
for that.
buy more, so you
Go
have
for that.
more purchasing power. So you can go and put that on your business credit cards and get more products to be able to
Okay.
sell
You're gonna get
into
behind.
and make money with that arbitrage.
Okay. Cool.
Awesome, awesome. So there you have it, Victor. You got some suggestions there for you from Bob himself. The next one I wanted to show here is for Bob also as well. Cornell says, I am a trucker. I have my LLC. I'm thinking about creating a fleet. So, Bob, what do you got to say about that for Cornell?
Man, I'll tell you, being a trucker, that's the best way. I'm telling you, there are in building business credit, one of the tiers, tier 2, tier 3 cards are fleet gas cards. Okay. So truckers can really take advantage of this. I coach a lot of truckers in how to build their business credit and to be able to get these type of credit cards. Okay. So for example, you've got Pep Boys, you've got Jiffy Lube, you've got Fuel Man, you've got Fleet Corp. All of these companies provide you fleet gas cards. And what the beauty of them is that they have a MasterCard logo on them. So not only can you use it at any gas station throughout the United States and Canada, you can also purchase other things from other places, and sometimes even big box stores like Home Depot and Lowe's. So being a trucker, that's a great job, and it's a great way of establishing that trucking business. Okay. So now what I've done with my boy is that he's got a truck and he built up his business credit and got another truck. So now he's not only driving himself, but he's hiring other drivers because he was able to get another truck. He was able to get business credit cards, business fleet gas cards, and to be able to really build up his personal and his business credit. So now he's at the point where he can have multiple trucks out there and manage other truck drivers and grow his business. So a trucking company, I'm telling you, it's super easy to get business credit for because you need vehicles. Now, vehicles are considered collateral in the eyes of a bank. Okay, so they're much easier to loan you money for a truck because they know if your stuff go left, they can come try to get the truck. Okay, so it's easier to get those type of loans in those fleet cards. Oh my God, I'm telling you, Cornell, the amount of fleet cards out there that you can get is crazy, and I'm talking about $20,000, $30,000 limits. So that fuel that you're spending while you're driving, you can charge all that on these credit cards. It'll help you with your cash flow and make sure you pay it on time, and it'll keep building that credit up for you. So it's a great business for business credit and funding.
Okay.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you for answering that, Bob. Also, next on the list here is a comment for Bob from James Syed. James says, Bob, I own a real estate brokerage under my Series LLC in Illinois. I am a licensed real estate managing broker. So, Bob,
Okay.
okay.
He's got it. He's thinking.
Okay. So I don't see that comment here. Maybe okay. Yeah, there we go. All right. So I had to do a little refresh. Just give me 1 second. So Mr. Saeed. Got that oil money, baby. You know what I mean? I'm coming to Dubai with you. We're gonna ride them and them bikes on the dunes, baby. So
Hilarious. Hilarious.
so he's got a real estate brokerage in under my Series LLC in Illinois, a licensed real estate managing broker. Okay, perfect, great. So you've got an LLC, you're a broker, you have other real estate agents working for you. I'm sure that you know those brokers. You know, you get that property before it's listed, baby. I know the game, baby. I know the game. So when those properties come up and before they go listed, and Mr. Syed is like, hey, I need this for myself. You can get that with that LLC. You can start building that business credit. You can start building that personal credit, and put it all together and be able to get the type of loans that you need to invest in real estate. Now, if you want to expand your business, also, you know, you can get that funding to expand your business, to open another office, to hire more real estate agents, to increase your marketing budget, to increase the amount of money that you spend on Facebook, to increase you know, what you're doing out here to promote your business. So all of those things are super valuable. They're all a business. So you're already a broker. You've already got an LLC. It only makes sense to develop that LLC's credit. Okay, so you got a little mini Mr. Syed, you know what I mean? So that baby Syed has got to grow big like Mr. Syed, you know what I mean? And we're gonna do that together, baby.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure, for sure. So thank you for that comment, James, too, also as well. The next comment we want to read here is from D. Anderson. D. Anderson, I guess this is for Bob too, also as well. D. Anderson says, I am a workers' compensation coordinator for a hospital in Virginia Beach. I'm also a certified biller and coder. I home bill for 2 orthopedic surgeons at home as well. I guess he's saying this is his side business.
Perfect. Perfect. Mr. D. Anderson, I see that Jamaican flag out there, baby. You ain't letting me down. You got 14 jobs. You know what I mean? So yeah, baby, you got plenty of businesses out there. You know what I mean? So you know you're an orthopedic surgeon. You're a certified biller. You a coder. You know, you work from home. You work from the office. Man, Mr. Anderson, all those are businesses. All of those can be incorporated. You feel me? All of those businesses can get business credit. And if you have great personal credit,
they can hear everything.
Then you can put those things together and really start doing well in all of those businesses. Okay, so what I recommend, Mr. Anderson, is let's get those companies registered. Let's go through the process and get those EIN numbers. Let's get bank accounts, and let's keep every single company separate. Okay, so what I really want you guys to understand is that all of the protections that are given to you as a limited liability corporation, those can all go away if you intermingle your funds. Okay, so we do not want to intermingle our expenses or our income. Okay, so let's keep everything separate. So if you've got different businesses, let's get all of those organized and let's keep everything separate. Now, what is super important is that you've got to have a good attorney and you've got to have a good accountant. Okay, they've got to be on the cream team immediately. Okay, so let's get a good attorney. Let's get a good accountant to help us through all of these things. Okay, build those relationships, D. You know, it's going to be real helpful. And all the things that you got going on, brother, all of those things can grow. All of those things can blossom in their own thing. Okay, now having said that, let me say this. Let's focus on one thing at a time, because I found out sometimes if you spread yourself too thin, that's not a good thing also. But it's not to say that you can't still build those other businesses. You can still build credit in those other businesses. That's no problem. Okay, even if you're not working on those or making income from those all the time, it doesn't matter. Let's get them on the board, baby. Let's get them in the game. You know, let's get them registered. Let's get them growing, because when those babies grow up, they're gonna be ready to work. So I hope that answers your question.
Awesome, awesome. So, D. Anderson, Bob, it's just answered your question. If you wanted to add more to that, you can in the comments too, also as well. So, thank you for that comment there, D. Anderson. Also, Ronald Anderson made a comment. Ronald says, "Hi, Linden and Janelle. I just signed up for Credit Strong and Hutton Chase and Ox Publishing." Okay, yeah, well, that's great there, Ronald. Because Credit Strong, from what we did a actually
Strong
live
credit.
stream on Credit Strong. It's on the channel. People, you can just type it in the search Credit Strong, and you'll be able to see the video. Credit Strong is it seems like a pretty authentic, good way to build up your credit. It's similar to Self, formerly known as Self Lender. Okay. The only difference between Credit Strong and Self Lender is that Credit Strong actually gives you an opportunity to earn interest with your loan, whereas Self Lender does not. And also, Credit Strong gives you a larger limit on that loan. So you can have a $2,000 loan, which is the highest compared to Self Lender, which the highest is 1,700. But when my experience with the Self Lender is that my credit score has jumped over 72 points since I started Self Lender in November, and every 2 or 3 months or so, my credit score continues to go up and up and up. So that's a good move on your part, Ronald Anderson. Congratulations for signing up for that Credit Strong, because you definitely need some type of loan as part of your credit mix for sure. And the Hutton Chase and Ox Publishing, that is good too. That definitely helps with your utilization, keeping that low, because between Hutton Chase and Ox Publishing, the two together, you should have at least $4,000 in available credit that's reporting to your credit bureaus every month too, also as well. So great job, Ronald Anderson, for that too, also as well. So SC Travel RN says, "Thanks, Bob. I really appreciate the info too, also as well." Let's see what else do we have here. Coin Alley says that Coin Alley says, "I heard Capital One business cards are the exception. They show up on your personal credit profile. Any truth to that?" Bob, I believe, Bob, you had answered that before, didn't you? I think. Okay.
Yeah, I did answer that. And Capital One does report to your personal credit as well. So they cut out. They can do their own thing. We don't want them. There's plenty of other ones out there.
Okay, we have another question for Bob from James Syed. Has another question. James says, "Bob, is Dun & Bradstreet a reliable platform or source for business credit analysis? Thank you."
So yeah, James, Dun & Bradstreet is absolutely a bureau. It's one of the three major business credit bureaus out there. So we've got Dun & Bradstreet, we've got Experian, and we have Equifax. So you definitely want to make sure that everything on your Dun & Bradstreet credit profile is accurate. You can sign up for free. They're going to try to sell you all kinds of stuff, James. Don't buy any of it. They're going to call you and say, "Would you like our credit monitoring and credit building?" And you're going to be like, "Well, how much?" And they're going to say, $2,000. And you're going to say, "Bye-bye." No, I don't want that. Okay? So, these are all things that you can get for free. You can sign up for what's called iUpdate, James. Okay, and with iUpdate, you'll be able to monitor what is on your Dun & Bradstreet credit report. You'll even be able to dispute right online, and you'll be able to see what trade lines are showing up and what the banks and other vendors are seeing on your report. So Dun & Bradstreet, even though they've got their quirks, everyone does, but it is what some vendors and some banks use. So you want to make sure that everything is showing up properly and that you're building up trade lines on your Dun & Bradstreet report.
Awesome. Great answer, Bob. And thank you for that question, James. We really appreciate that. Also, our next question is coming from Pink Lady Barber. Pink Lady Barber says, Cakeology, if I started trading stocks, should I put my trading account in an LLC?
Yeah, so I did answer that question in the chat, and I think it's absolutely something that needs to be looked into. You can absolutely do that. You can trade stocks in a business. That is what institutional investors do. They trade on behalf of their company and on behalf of their business. But this might require a little bit more consulting and a little bit more knowledge before we dive right into it. But it's still not going to change the fact that you do need to get your business established and do those basics. Those fundamentals are still the same. And when you go to Charles Schwab, you go to TD Ameritrade, you go to these places, you can open up a business trade account. But I would always suggest to consult with your attorney and as well as your accountant to make sure that everything is copacetic.
Okay.
Very, very true. Thanks for answering that, Bob. And thank you for that question, Pink Lady Barber. Our next question comes from the Coin Alley. Coin Alley says, would you recommend having a Dunn's credit profile?
Absolutely. You do need to have a Dunn's credit profile. You do need to have accurate information and reporting on your Dun and Bradstreet report. And just like I mentioned to James, there's all kinds of free features. You don't need to pay for anything. They're going to call you, try to sell you a lot of different things for thousands of dollars. We don't want it. Okay. If you want to spend a couple thousand, I'll give you my PayPal. I'll do it for you. So, we're not trying to spend any money with them. So you can sign up for iUpdate. You can sign up for for your Dunn's number. You can get that for free. You can do all those things for free, Coin Alley. And it is very important to have accurate information and trade lines reporting to Dun and Bradstreet. So it's super, super important.
Yeah, thank you for that answer again, Bob. Thank you for that question, Coin Alley. We really appreciate that. Very good question indeed. Our next question comes from David at Travel Explore Click. David says, can you get your LLC online? And if so, what website would you recommend?
So, yes, absolutely. So, Tech, what's up, my baby? Where I go to is Inkfile. I've got some links in my videos in the description in my videos. Inkfile is $49 plus whatever your state charges. They do a great job. They're very quick. And you'll be able to register your business right online. You can get all of your articles of organization, your articles of incorporation right online. And they also give you a year free of a registered agent service. Okay. So a registered agent is super important for all businesses. It is required by law. So what they're saying is that you should have a registered agent. So if there's any important mail from any government agency, that someone is there to accept that mail between the hours of 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. And can accept that mail on your business's behalf. So all of those things are included with Inkfile. Really great company. Check out the links. They're in my videos. And I'll even send those out to you too. I was supposed to do that. I apologize. I'll make sure I get to that, baby.
Okay, great. Awesome. Thank you for that great question there, David. We really appreciate that too also as well. Our next question is coming from Pink Lady Barber. Pink Lady Barber says, Cakeology, what do you think of NAV?
Oh, NAV. Okay. So yeah. So Pink Lady, NAV is it's a great solution in the very beginning. Okay. So I know that they're a lot less expensive than other services. For example, the Red Spectrum, like I mentioned to you before, they'll give you what your real Equifax report. Okay. So NAV gets their data from Dun and Bradstreet, from Experian, and from Equifax, and they repackage it on their website. Okay. But sometimes there's information that's incomplete or inaccurate. Okay. So, for example, for Dun and Bradstreet, you can go right on Dun and Bradstreet on iUpdate. You can check that directly with Dun and Bradstreet. Okay. And for NAV, they'll give you your score with Dun and Bradstreet, which is your PAYDEX score. Okay. So, it's good to have NAV. It can't hurt, but there are other ways to get more accurate information on your Experian file and your Equifax file. For Equifax, I recommend the redspectrum.com. If you sign up with them, they'll even give you your actual Equifax report that has your Equifax scores on it. Okay. Those scores, only one of those scores is provided by NAV. Okay. There's still two other scores that's not provided by NAV, and the report is not the complete report. So as a starting point, NAV is good. It gives you a basic indication of where your scores are for your business, and what is on those business credit reports. But I always recommend delving a little bit deeper and getting those reports directly from Dun & Bradstreet, Equifax, and Experian as well.
Awesome, awesome. Hip to the dip says Bob is dropping some real diamonds. He got the diamonds. I see it. He's got some real diamonds emojis there. And he says, I hope everyone is taking notes. Cakeologi is the real deal. I couldn't agree with that
He is the real deal.
more. He is the real deal for sure. And everyone, on that note, please hit the thumbs up, people. It definitely helps the YouTube promote the video too, also as well. Share this video everywhere, all over your social media, your Facebook, your Pinterest, your Twitter. Share it everywhere as much as possible. So our next question here is coming from EZ. I believe that's a question for me, EZ, I believe. Easy is saying, is it necessary to apply for all of the following trade lines to get maximum points? Ox Publisher, Self Lender, Hutton Chase, Finger Hut. Okay, Easy. Well, basically, if you look on our channel, you will see one of our live streams is Janelle's Good Credit News over here. She's right next to me right here, Janelle. And in that video, it was a live stream. We show on the screen her credit score, her FICO score on the screen live. Okay, she had a 770 TransUnion FICO score. Okay, and Janelle has not been building credit. A lot of people say to get a 770, you got to be building credit for a couple years or a few years. People, not true. Okay. Janelle got this 770 FICO score. She's only been building credit for about 4 months. Okay. So with that being said, when we dived into her credit report live on screen, we found that she barely had like 3 or 4 accounts open. Okay. And she doesn't have a whole lot of accounts like the Ox Publisher, the Hutton Chase, and all of that. And don't get me wrong, okay? Hutton Chase and Ox Publishing, there are great trade lines to have. I probably would have kept on with them hadn't I not thought about it like at the last minute, right? Because they were one of my newest accounts on my credit report. I just wanted to see, what would happen if I just closed one of them because they're so brand new. I closed my Ox Publishing account because it was one of my newest accounts, and my credit score just shot up like a rocket. Because what I did was I increased my average age of credit by getting rid of the new baby accounts and adding more age onto my account. But if you're going to open up these trade lines, okay, you want to try to do them all at the same time as much as possible, because that way they will all age together at the same time. I mean, you don't want to just like do Finger Hut today and then 6 months do Ox Publishing and 3 months later do Self Lender. You want to kind of do them around the same time, because when you add a new account, you lose age. Okay, your average age of credit goes down. And I know, don't get me wrong, okay, that average age of account is part of the 15% category of your credit score calculations with its length of credit history. But it means a lot, okay? Because age of credit is part of the length of credit history section, okay? So you definitely want to pay attention to that. And also, too, also as well, you want to pay attention to new credit. Okay, hard inquiries. Okay, hard inquiries can ding your credit, and you can lose points on your credit score, and they will affect your credit score for up to 1 year. Okay, after a year, they can stay on your credit report for 2 years. Okay, so after that first year, the effects of that hard inquiry they go away, but it's still there on your credit report. So lenders can see it as, oh wow, why is he applying for so much credit in the first year? So that's why an account is technically new if it's 1 year old. Okay, so my answer basically to you, Easy, is that no, it's not necessary to apply for all of those trade lines to get maximum points. Okay, if you see Janelle has had a 770 FICO score and should not apply for a whole lot of credit. Okay, she has maybe three, maybe four hard inquiries on her report. Now you can do this with one or two credit cards. With one or two credit cards, you can achieve a very high score. Okay, you don't need a whole lot of accounts on their reporting for you to get a high credit score. Okay, Easy. But thank you so much for asking that question too also as well. I believe we do have another question
Nope.
for.
Go to her first.
Oh, okay. Pink Lady Barber. Pink Lady Barber has some good credit news, people. Okay, that's what we're all about here in this town too. Also, as well, sharing the good credit news. Because it definitely inspires a lot of us. So, Pink Lady Barber says, at how to get an 800 credit score, I have Amex news. Okay, great. Because I remember, Pink Lady, you said you were going to apply for one of the American Express cards. I know you were kind of pondering it for a while. You wanted to choose between the American Express Gold and the American Express Blue, right? And you said you would share the news with us. So when you're ready, go ahead and just type it inside of the comments too, also as well, so that way we can see it. I think we have another question here from SE Travel RN. Okay, that's a question for me, I believe. SE Travel says, Linden, once the self loan maturity date arrives, will the account be reported as closed? And if so, won't that have a negative effect on FICO? Okay. Travel RN, basically, the self lender, mine has not matured yet. Mine will be matured in November. That will be the end of the term. But I believe that it will report as closed. Why I say that is because for those of you who have a Finger Hut account, right, and you started off with a fresh start, the fresh start account, the fresh start Finger Hut account is similar to an installment account. Okay, I believe it is an installment account. It is an installment loan. That's why they give you a 6 months payment schedule. And if you stick to that payment schedule, your credit score will do a lot better than if you tried to pay off the entire balance at one time. Okay, because that's how these installment loans work for your credit and your credit report and your credit score. Okay, they build credit month after month after month, and you get what's called payment history, which is 35% of your credit score added onto your credit profile from just that one loan. Okay, so you don't want to pay that off in full. Okay, but it will be reported as closed when the self loan matures, when the self lender matures, or the end of the term is completed. It will report as a closed account on your credit report, and also it will have some, it may have some type of negative effect on your FICO in that if you don't have another loan, open at the time when the self-lender closed, then that could cause you to lose a few points because of your credit mix. Okay, your credit mix requires you to have a little of every ingredient there mixed together. Okay, you want to have your credit cards, you want to have your store cards, you want to have your loans, some type of loans too, also as well. So you want to have a little bit of each type of credit on your credit profile. And if the self lender is closed at the time, it's possible you could lose a few points. So it may affect negative somewhat on your FICO score too, also as well. So you definitely want to be aware of that. Okay, because I will be facing the same issue that you're um, asking about, travel ident RN, in November when my self lender loan closes. Okay. Okay. So Pink Lady Barbara has given us the good news about her Amex. Okay. No. Okay. Okay. I skipped that one. Okay. Pink Lady Barbara says, I applied. She's talking about the American Express, and they gave me the we will let you know in 14 days. My heart sank because it was Sunday, the day before the holiday. I couldn't talk to the credit card department. Okay, well, sorry to hear that, Pink Lady. Well, hopefully, you get some an update on that, but definitely keep us in the loop about that. We have another question here for Bob. This question is coming from James Saeed. James says, Bob, what are your thoughts on Amazon credit line? Is it worth it? Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. So, James, it is absolutely worth it. Um, Amazon has a few different ways that they offer business credit. Okay. What I have found in my experience, and I will be having, I've already got one video out about it. I'll have another video coming out later on this week on it about two of my clients that I'm coaching and how they got approved for $5,000, $3,000, $10,000 in credit from Amazon. All this was done without a personal credit check, and it was all done without any type of a personal guarantee. Okay, so Amazon is absolutely worth it. Um, what they will ask you for is they will ask you for your information, but only to verify that you are a real person and that you are associated with the company. They're not going to run your credit. And the trade line, the way that you want to apply is for their net 55 account. Okay. So that's really, really important to know. You don't want to apply for an Amazon credit card. You don't want to apply for their American Express card or anything like that. You want to apply for the net 55 corporate line of credit. Okay. Once you do that, they're going to ask you only for your business information and only for your personal information to verify you're associated with the company. They're not going to run your personal credit at all. Okay. You'll be able to get a great limit through Amazon. They're going to report to Experian. It's going to help you build up your credit for your business, and it's also going to give you an Amazon credit line, so you can purchase anything from Amazon. And just remember to pay it back within that 55 days. That's what the net 55 trade line and net 55 account is all about. Is that you have 55 days from the date of purchase to pay that invoice in full. Okay. So, once again, for everybody out there, you didn't win the Amazon lottery. You have to pay it back. Okay. And pay it back early. I always recommend paying it back 10 days early so that that relationship with Amazon can grow and you can get larger lines of credit for your business. So absolutely, Amazon is an account that I have, and also I coach other of my clients to definitely get once they have a few trade lines on their account. Okay, Amazon will deny you as well now if you don't already have some established credit. Okay, so you have to have at least 3 trade lines reporting to Dun and Bradstreet, at least 3 trade lines reporting to Experian, and at least 1 to 2 trade lines reporting to Equifax. Okay, so if you have that, all of your credit reports, all of that information is correct, all of it makes sense, you should be able to get approved for that Net 55 account. So absolutely go for it, James. If you need any help, let me know.
Definitely. Thank you so much for answering that again, Bob. And thank you, James, for that great question there. It was definitely a good question because I wanted to know more about Amazon too. Janelle and I has been looking at Amazon as some of you already know. Pink Lady Barber is sharing some more details about her Amex experience there. She said she had to call back Tuesday when they were open in the credit card department because I went through credit repair and had a fraud alert placed on my profile. That's why I got that notice. And she typed a little more. So they had to literally hang up and call me back to verify my identity. I was approved for the Amex Blue Cash Preferred, soon to arrive via UPS. So people, here we have people, some more good credit news. Pink Lady Barber just got approved for the Amex Blue Cash Preferred. Everyone, please say congratulations to Pink Lady Barber. Again, everyone, please say congratulations to Pink Lady Barber for her good credit news.
Congratulations.
Good job there, Pink Lady. Good job on getting that Amex card. Now, I believe you already got a Chase card. Now you got an Amex card. And then I believe your next stop would be another Chase card. So you're going to be in that, completing that Chase trifecta or quadrifecta, eventually. And that's good. You're getting closer to it, too, also as well. Let's see what we do have another question here.
Here we are.
I believe that's a question for me from EZ. Also, everyone, please say hello to EZ. EZ is a new person here on our channel. Please welcome EZ. EZ, feel free to comment as little or as much as you like. We definitely appreciate you and look forward to seeing you in many more live streams to come. EZ says, what trade lines to apply for after bankruptcy? I mean, he meant to say, what trade lines should I apply for after bankruptcy? Okay, well, EZ, basically, with a bankruptcy, a lot of creditors will not want to extend credit to you. Okay, a lot of subprime lenders will not want to extend credit to you also as well. What I mean by subprime is entry level, people that are entry level and new to credit. People who are new to credit, they call that subprime. A lot of time you'll see a term like that used a lot on Facebook and a lot of the Facebook credit groups. Pretty much that's what they're referring to, people who are new to credit. Okay, subprime loans, you'll hear the term subprime lender or subprime credit cards too also as well. It could be meaning someone new to credit or someone with bad credit too also as well. It could mean that too also. Okay, so basically, what trade lines should you apply for? For one, you definitely want to apply to this one particular credit card. They approve people out of bankruptcy. How I know is because a guy I know, I've been watching his YouTube videos since I started building credit in October. His name is Eugene. He's a truck driver, and he talks about building credit. He does some credit repair too also as well. And he came out of a bankruptcy too also as well. A horrible bankruptcy. But he was able to get his credit score up to way over in the high 700s. He just recently got approved for a $20,000 Navy Federal Credit Union credit card too also as well. Has built up a very strong credit profile for himself too also as well. So long story short, EZ, good credit card to apply for after bankruptcy would be the Open Sky credit card. Okay, the reason why I say Open Sky, EG, is because Open Sky, they do not do a hard inquiry for one. Okay, so you don't have to worry about losing 5 to 10 points for getting hit with a hard inquiry on your credit report. Okay, so no hard inquiry. Okay, for 2, they approve people that have been denied from other secured credit card lenders like Discover It secured credit card. People that have been denied there, they usually apply at Open Sky. People who've been denied the Capital One Platinum MasterCard also have been approved for the Open Sky too also as well. People that have been approved for denied for secured credit cards from big banks, they also ended up getting approved for Open Sky. So pretty much you want to go to the Open Sky website. You can look it up on Google, and when you get there, it's just a secured credit card, just like any other secured credit card. You're going to need to put down a deposit, but it reports to the credit bureaus every month. So it's going to be building credit for you as you make your payments on time. You just want to make sure that you make your payments on time, either by the due date or by your statement closing date. Okay, if you're going to choose to pay by your due date, then you want to make sure that if you make another purchase after your due date, that you try to pay it off as soon as possible with the quickest payment method available that Open Sky has. But really, I recommend if you're going to pay by the due date, don't make any purchase until after the credit reporting is done. After they report to credit bureau, you make sure everything is squared away. Your statement is cut. They made the statement already. Go ahead and spend. But you want to make sure you pay off or pay down that balance by your statement closing date. Make sure you keep it under 7% credit utilization. Okay, so that way you get the most points added to your credit score for that too also as well. So again, go to Open Sky, go to their website. You're going to need a deposit. So I don't remember if you need a bank account or not. That I don't remember because I haven't been on that site for a long time. But you definitely want to check it out for sure. Okay, it builds credit just as good as any other credit card. Okay, so you definitely want to look into that one there for sure. Now I'm looking at through some comments and making sure I did not miss any comments here.
If anyone has any more questions for Bob,
Okay, yes. If anyone has any more questions for me or for Bob or Janelle, definitely ask your questions here inside of the comments. The Coin Alley has a comment. The Coin Alley says, now for that sign-on bonus, if you so desire. Okay, so Natalie, are you talking about Pink Lady Barber? She just got approved for the American Express Blue?
Yes, she is.
That's great. Yeah, I don't remember what type of sign-on bonus they offer. If anyone remembers what the sign-on bonus for that, go ahead and type it in the comments. But that's awesome. Good job, Pink Lady Barber, on getting approved for that Amex Blue too also as well. Pink Lady Barber says, LOL, everybody, much love too also as well. James says, at EZ, welcome to the family. Yes, welcome to the family, EZ. I know you're a new person here. We always like to recognize all the new people here in our live chats too also as well. So let's see if we have any more comments here.
Yes.
Okay, so yes, Janelle says, let's hit that thumbs up, my favorite family and favorite friends. Yes, people hit the thumbs up button, helps out the video. Also share this video as much as you can on your social media networks, Facebook, Twitter, wherever you have social media. Definitely helps out the channel too also as well. Okay, the Coin Alley has another comment. Coin Alley says, I think it's 250 to 300 depending on the offer after $1,000 spent. Okay, thank you for enlightening us about that, Coin Alley. That's the American Express Blue sign-on bonus, 250 to 300 depending on the offer. Okay, awesome. So if anyone has any more questions for me or for Bob, or if you want to share some good credit news, if you have some good credit news to share with us, definitely let us know inside of the comments too also. Okay, Pink Lady Barber is talking about her
She said 250.
bonus. Okay, Pink Lady Barber says the coin alley is 250. Okay, so the bonus was 250. Okay, awesome, awesome. All right. Janelle has a comment. Janelle says, Bob, you got anything you want to say or add?
Hey, I'm just trying to help.
I know.
So
Okay.
yeah, just wanted to say that that everyone should take the first step. Everyone should definitely uh, think about starting their business, think about incorporating their business, think about the steps of accomplishing their dreams and their goals. That's what I'm focused on. That's what we're all focused on. That's what our whole family is about. Me, 800, tech, uh, how to build credit. That's what we're all here for. That's why we're spending our time and our energy is to help individuals gain that financial independence, to help them learn about finances and about money. So, what I would say is that take those steps, and I think that would be really beneficial to you. And I'm always here to help. And if anything that you need, you can always reach out to me. And your time and your love is much appreciated. So I'm here. I'm here for you.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much for that, Bob. Really appreciate that. The Coin Alley says Incognito would have given 300, but approval is approval. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Pink Lady, I'd have took the 252. Coming from American Express, hey, that's a great sign-on bonus right there. I mean, and money is money. As a sign-on bonus, is more money than you had when you first applied to the card. So congratulations for that, Pink Lady, and everyone, please say congratulations to Pink Lady Barber for getting approved for the American Express Blue too, also as well. Mr. Cornell, Mr. Mentor Freeman says, I'm listening and driving. Thanks for the advice, Bob. Thank you for sharing that too, also as well.
Uh-oh.
Okay, awesome, awesome.
Uh-oh.
So let's see. I think I did miss one. Okay, great. Okay, people, we have um an appearance from Dwayne from How to Build Credit TV. How you doing there, Dwayne? Thank you for stopping by for the support. I really appreciate that, Dwayne. And Dwayne gave a $9.99 super chat too, also as well. Dwayne says, much respect to you both, Linden and Bob. Yeah, thank you so much for that, Dwayne. Sorry I couldn't stay long in the live stream earlier today. Bob and I had to get do some preparing for tonight's collaboration together. So we wanted to make sure, and being that it was my first collaboration, our first collaboration here on how to get an 800 credit score, we wanted to make sure that everything was tightened up. You know what I'm saying? Everything was right, good to go, and ready and everything like that. So, Dwayne, how is Costa Rica? I definitely want to know. You got me definitely like open about Costa Rica because I know you traveled to Costa Rica just recently. And I was kind of curious. Did you make any videos while you were out there? Did you do any uploads or anything like that? You're gonna put anything on your channel so that way we could see, what Costa Rica looks like too, also as well. But thank you so much, Dwayne, for that $9.90 super chat. I really appreciate that too. And everyone, if you haven't already, you want to check out Dwayne's channel, How to Build Credit TV. Too, also as well, he makes videos about how to build credit, how to increase your credit score too, also as well. So you definitely want to stop by there. It looks like we have a lot of activity here in the comments section too, also as well. Okay, Dave says, "What's up, Dwayne, yes, yes. Dave has his own YouTube channel as well, people. It's called Travel Explore Click. If you haven't found out about it already, you definitely need to know. You need to go to his channel for sure and hit the subscribe button and hit them bell notifications as well. That way you can learn as much as you need to learn about traveling, how to get them travel points. You know, you want to travel the world for free? That's the place you want to be. Travel, explore, click, hit subscribe, hit the bell too, also as well. So I want to look through the comments and see if I missed anything here. Dwayne says about Costa Rica. He says, "Wow, Costa Rica is everything." Okay, awesome, awesome. And Dwayne also said, "You guys are both killing it. Thank you so much for the love and support from Janelle to Dwayne from How to Build Credit TV." Okay, Dwayne says everybody should go to Costa Rica. Yeah, I'm sure excited about it. Excited about that, Dwayne, for sure. Okay, the Coin Alley is talking about a video from Dwayne, I believe, about Costa Rica. The Coin Alley says he's dropping his Airbnb video this Saturday. Awesome, awesome. So everyone, hit the thumbs up for sure. If you want to find out more about Costa Rica and Dwayne's trip too, also as well, it helps out this live stream too tremendously. Helps YouTube promote the video too, also as well.
Keep going.
Dwayne said everybody should go to Costa Rica. Awesome, awesome. I want to
He
go
wants
too.
to take us.
Yeah, Janelle said if you want to take us, you're definitely welcome.
Take all of us.
Okay, let's see what else we
Pink
got.
Lady.
Pink Lady says I would move there too. LOL. Okay, awesome, awesome.
Nancy
Nancy IB says you guys are rocking it with the thumbs up. Thank you for saying that, Nancy.
Read mine.
Really appreciate that. Janelle says, would love to go there. That's on my bucket list. LOL. Talking about Dwayne's trip to Costa Rica, too, also as well. Okay, we got a lot of activity here in the live chats. Okay, let's see if we. Okay. We have a question from Cornell, Mr. Mentor Freeman. Cornell says, how many people can you add to the live video chat? Well, basically, we haven't added. This is our first collaboration here on how to get an 800 credit score. But with the program I'm using, that we're using, I can add, I believe it's 5 or 6 people at one time to be a guest or collaboration. I can have multiple people, a multi collab, if you want to call it that, pretty much, Cornell. Let's see what else we have. We have okay, yes, we have a new person here. Everyone, please say hello to David Amex King Moss. So David Amex, I appreciate you for stopping by. And since David is new here to our live streams, everyone, please say hello to David Amex King Moss. And David says, what's up, all? Great content here. Yeah, I appreciate that, David. I think I recognize you from Travel Explore Click, I believe from David's live streams too, also as well. But thank you for stopping by, David. I really appreciate that too, also as well. And let's see what else. Okay, I'm trying to catch up to you too, Janelle. Janelle's showing me comments that I may have missed. Okay, we got another super chat from Pink Lady Barber. $10 from Pink Lady Barber. Thank you so much, Pink Lady. Janelle says thank you. I thank you too also as well. Really appreciate you. Pink Lady is one of our veterans here on our live stream. She's been with us like forever. So we really appreciate you, Pink Lady. Thank you for all that you do. And keep coming back, and we look forward to keep seeing you too also as well. If there's any other question we can help you with, Pink Lady Barber, or if Bob can help you with any business credit questions, or if I can help you with any personal credit questions, If we can help you in any way, definitely let us know for sure. You got my email address. Just hit me up too also as well.
Hi.
The Coin Alley has a question for Bob. The Coin Alley says, "What you got in the glass at Cakeologi?" I guess he's talking about the drink you were drinking there, Bob.
Find that out.
Okay. Okay, so let's see if we missed any other comments there. Uh, okay, Cornell says, "Okay, cool. I like that."
James Taylor.
Okay, awesome, awesome. Okay, Bob, can you hear me? Okay.
Yes, yeah, I can hear you
Oh,
now.
oh, okay, good, good. We had a comment from a question from the Coin Alley. The Coin Alley says, "What you got? What you got in the glass?" I guess he was referring to when you took a drink, and he's just asking what
It's
you
a
got there.
hot
Yeah, just a little bit of sake. That's all.
Okay.
Sure.
All right, awesome, awesome. Okay.
Cake is on fire right now.
Yeah, cake is definitely on fire for sure. If you really appreciate this stream,
Oh my
just
God,
leave
what
a
happened?
cake emoji inside of the comments. If you think Bob is on fire for real, just leave the cake emoji there. We want to see some more cake emojis. I know we've seen the birthday cake emoji. We saw another cake emoji. Just keep dropping them cake emojis for sure. Let us know you really appreciate our guest here. Cakeology here. Let's see what else comments we have here. Okay, travel, explore, click. David says, David is live from Spain. Okay, yeah, I would like to see that, David, for sure. You're live from Spain. I would definitely be there on that live stream, for sure, David. And that's what I was trying to get Dwayne to do too. Trying to get Dwayne to do a video from Costa Rica, so that way we could have seen, more about Costa Rica. Okay, let's see if we have any other comments here. The Coin Alley says, I guess he's talking to Bob about that glass that he was drinking there. Coin Alley says, very nice. Stay classy, my friend. Okay. Coin Alley also says, that gonna hit you good. Okay, awesome, awesome. I like to see the interaction here in the comments for sure. We have another comment or question from James to how to get an 800 credit score. Okay, so that's for me. James said that he would love to see David TEC. Excuse me, guys. That was a sneeze. I just had to, you know, that was a sneeze. I just had to mute my microphone for a second so that way I didn't, sneeze too loud over here. But James says he would love to see David TEC at some point on your show. He is very knowledgeable in points and travel. I have learned a lot from him. James, this is our first collaboration that we've done on this channel, how to get an 800 credit score. So we do plan on doing some more collaborations. We have a whole lot of collaborations set up. Actually, we have one we planning on doing with Jason Vanhoose. He's one of our subscribers, because we want to show everyone the good credit news that he got. We've been working with James to also helping him build his credit, helping him increase his credit score too also as well. So all of the work has been paying off. He just got approved and closed on a mortgage just recently. So we want him on the show to detail and tell more about his experience too also as well. We have a lot of other collaborations that we plan on doing. One is with a guy from Facebook. He has a podcast. He's called his screen name is the 800 Credit Score Man. So another thing we plan on doing is getting more people here on the show that have 800 plus credit scores. So we could ask them questions, we could interview them. That way, you guys can also learn a lot about how to get an 800 credit score, because that is our main theme for this channel too also as well. Why not have people on a channel with 800 credit scores, right? So we do plan on having, that's a great idea, James. We would like to have David from Travel Explore Click here on our channel too also as well, because a lot of people are curious about getting those travel points and traveling the world for free and or almost for free too also as well. But thank you for that suggestion, David. James, I would definitely reach out to David and see what we can do about getting a collaboration going with him too also as well. Okay, let me see if we have any more comments here. The Coin Alley says, if y'all ever come to Vegas, let me know. Okay, yes, I will definitely let you know if we go to Vegas for sure. James Saeed, he's throwing up the cake emoji. Thank you for that, James. James says cake. Yeah, nice birthday cake there. The Coin Alley is giving us a cake emoji. I believe that's another cake emoji. Thank you for the cake emoji.
Oh, I think
The
he meant
Coin
the
Alley
cake
too
behind him.
also as well. And Janelle has got another cake emoji there. She says cake is on fire. Yes, for sure, for sure. Bob.
That's my title.
Yeah, Bob is definitely on fire tonight for sure. I can't believe we still got 17 people here with us here in the live stream. Appreciate all of you who have held on here. Cornell says, I would have to join your live stream some way. Oh, okay. Cornell said I would have to join your live stream some way. You mean like as a collaboration with us? You mean Cornell? Like have you on the show?
Have who? What?
Cornell. The
I
comment.
know.
You know, see the comment he.
He said he would love to have 4 people.
Oh, no, that's another comment. That's a separate one. I'm reading the one he had
You lost
earlier.
me now.
So I'm gonna have to read your other comment so I can know for sure exactly
I
what you
know.
mean, Cornell.
I know.
I know he made another comment. Okay, James
lost me.
Saeed left another cake emoji. Thank you for the cake emoji.
Cake
Cornell
emoji?
says someday.
Put that glass down, Bob.
All right, let's see what Pink Lady Barber gave 2 cake emojis. Thank you for
I
the
saw
cake.
that, Bob.
Thank you for the cake emojis, Pink Lady. Really appreciate that too. Also as well. SC Travel RN gives a cake emoji. Thank you. People, keep those cake emojis coming. Let's show Bob some love here for sure. Okay, let's see what David from Travel Explorer Click says David Amex King is live from Spain.
Spain?
Oh, okay. So you're saying
he's on now.
David Amex King is
On now.
on now, you're saying?
Yeah.
In Spain?
From Spain. He's in Spain right now.
He's in Spain right now. Oh, okay, awesome. Thank you for sharing that, David. Really appreciate that too. Also as well. Let's see what else we have. Another. Okay, Cornell says cake. Yeah, cake. Cake is the real deal. And there's another cake emoji. Thank you for that, Cornell. Yeah, people. Let's see those cake emojis. All right. What else do we have? Any other comments we missed here?
You can read mine if you want. I don't care.
Oh, okay. We have a comment from Janelle. Janelle says, Bob, you care to share that drink with all of us? LOL. Okay.
You say in time. All drinks are on me.
Okay. Awesome. Okay.
Cornelli, I got my QR. Oh, no, that's Pink Lady
Janelle
Barber.
says, what's in your wallet? Okay. Yeah. If you want to share that, that's fine.
No, that was everybody. Pink Lady Barber started it.
Of course, Janelle. Hey, man, everybody's invited. The whole crew's invited. The whole team is always invited, baby.
All right. Yay. All right. Okay, let's see. What else do we have? Any other? Okay. Pink Lady Barber says LOL, and Cornell has a comment. Okay, I'm going to read it. Cornell says, I would like to see all of you on the live stream. Okay, I got you. Cornell says, I would like to see all four of you on the live stream together. Okay, you mean like me, Bob, Janelle, and
You?
Dwayne? Or do you mean like Bob, me, Dwayne, and David from Travel Explorer Click? Is be a little more specific there, Cornell. Let us know. What do you mean, like which four people, or you meant to say five people, or just let us know. Just type it in the comments. All right, brother. All right. Janelle made a comment here.
No, I didn't.
She gave 3 cake emojis and 3 fire emojis. Okay, thank you for that. Really appreciate.
no.
Yeah. Coin Alley says, "Uh-oh, we mean business for sake to the
Red
from
wine.
sake to the red wine."
Because he,
Okay, okay. The Cake Alley, I believe he's talking to Bob. Okay,
he said, party.
all right. Let's see. Okay, James says 22 likes so far. We need at least 50 today. Yeah, that would be awesome there, James. Everyone, please hit the thumbs up button. It really helps the video tremendously. Also, share this video everywhere on all your social media networks, on Facebook, your Pinterest, on your LinkedIn, all your social media too, also as well. The Coin Alley says, I would hate to see Bob on a Friday or Saturday night. He might be bringing out the Don Julio. Okay. All right, Brian Taylor is in the house, everyone. Everyone, please
Hi,
give a warm
Brian
welcome
Taylor.
to Brian Taylor. It's been a while since Brian has been here in our live chats. But Brian, welcome back. I know you've been gone for a while, but everyone, Brian also has his own YouTube channel where he talks about credit repair too also as well. So if you're interested, you can click on his name and go to his channel. Thank you for stopping by, Brian. Really appreciate you too also as well. Kevin Jackson says, go Cakeology, and he puts the cake emoji right there in front of the LOG. So I like that. I like that. Thank you for sharing that, Kevin. Really appreciate you. Okay. The Coin Alley says I might have to open up my bottle on Fonseca Bin 27. Okay. Awesome. Awesome.
You
Okay.
talking
You
about
do?
wine now? Come on
Yeah,
now.
you're talking about wine.
Thanks a lot, Bob.
All right. We have a question for Bob from James Saeed. James says, Bob, what is your favorite business credit card?
Yeah, so James, that's a great question. Um, right now, from my experience, American Express has been really, really lenient on their business credit cards. It's been really pretty easy to get the business Blue Cash card, for example. Right now, they have a promotion of, I believe, 12 months interest free. Once again, you know how I feel about the interest free as far as having that leeway to use that money for 12 months for free. Super important when you're doing business, and also if you have plans of investing in other things. So I would say American Express is really, really good. You've got your Chase, the Business Inc. cards. They're sweet, but if you're over 524 already, that's going to be an issue. Other than that, U.S. Bank has got some good cards. Bank of America also has good cards. And if you happen to be a part of Navy Federal Credit Union, okay, Navy Federal Credit Union also has business credit cards. Okay, so they also provide you with a business checking account, and you can get a business credit card through Navy Federal Credit Union. Their limits, they're high. Okay, so I would say those three are really, really good to explore, and you can get a lot of good funding just from those 3 or 4 places. So I hope that answers your question.
Awesome. Thank you so much for answering that, Bob. And thank you so much, James, for that question. I was definitely listening closely because that was one of the questions that I had thought about too as well about asking too. Also, so we do have another super chat from Brian Taylor. Brian gives a $2 super chat. Brian says, "Keep up the good work." Yes, thank you so much for sharing that, Brian, too, also as well. And Brian, we want to see some more videos from you, brother. We want to see some new videos. Please, please, pretty please, make some new videos so that way we can get some more content from you because you really make some great videos. All right. Thank you so much for the super chat, Brian. I really appreciate that too. Also as well. Let's see, we got any more comments here?
David M.S. King.
Okay, David MX King has made a comment. David says 524 is a scam. Can't believe people follow that. Okay. Well, I appreciate that. What do you mean? It's a scam, David. Do you not believe that people get denied credit from Chase for having 5 accounts open in the past 24 months? Is that what you mean? What do you mean by it's a scam? Do you mean by people scam other people and try to make money off of them? By trying to get them to go around the 524 rule somehow. Definitely let us know in the comments. All right, brother. Thank you so much for that.
Okay.
Cornell, Mr. Mentor Freeman says, I have that card, Amex Blue. I'm working on Navy Fed now. Okay, that's for Bob. And he's just letting Bob know about that too also as well. Okay, let me see. Did I miss any?
Nope.
Other comments? Okay. If I missed your comment or I missed your question by any way, let me know by typing it inside of the comments and letting me know and say, hey, I missed, you missed my comment or you missed my question too also. Well, I believe Cornell did make a comment. Let me see. Yes, I did skip over that. Okay. Cornell says, to the answer to that question, how many people, what people should we have on as in a collaboration video or a live stream? He says, Bob, we should have Bob on, Dave from Travel Explore Click, Dwayne from How to Build Credit TV, and Cake. Okay, you got Bob twice. Bob is Cake, Cornell. So did you mean to put someone else up there too? Cornell, I know you're kind of driving, so it's kind of you're a truck driver. I know it's kind of hard for you to type and drive at the same time. But I know if you have some type of speech to text that you can use, that would be helpful because I kind of feel I hope you're safe out there on the road. So you don't want to try to text too much while you're driving. Too also as well.
Actually, 5 of us. Me, you, Dave, Dwayne, and Cake.
Okay,
we're
which
calling
which
Bob
comment
Cake.
is this one on the
Just now.
bottom? Oh, okay, just now. Okay, so Cornell did make a new comment about that. Okay, Cornell says, "I want to see you, Dave, Dwayne, and Cake." Okay, glad. Thank you for clearing that up there, Cornell. Okay, we could definitely do something like that. I think it's a great idea. What do you think about that, Bob?
Yeah.
He's Bob smiling. So
yeah. Look at Bob. He agreed.
Okay, Bob's nodded his head, so I guess Bob is in agreement with that. Um, so yeah, I mean, that sounds like a good idea, Cornell. I could talk to.
Yeah, we should put that together, 800.
Okay, great, great, awesome. So I could definitely talk to Dwayne if he's not still in the live chat with us now. I'm not sure if Dave is still here. Oh, Dave is still here. He just commented. Okay, Dave. Yeah, we could. Okay, did you hear about that, Dave? On Travel Explore Click Tech, Cornell says that. Let me show the comment here. Cornell says, "I want to see you," referring to me. Dave, talking about you. Tech, Dwayne from How to Build Credit TV, and Bob from Cakeologi. He wants to have all of us in a collaboration on a live stream. What do you think? What are your thoughts on that, Dave or Tech?
What do you think?
Definitely let us all know here. All right. And anyone else in the comments, what do you guys think about that? Do you think we should do a collab with Dave from Travel Explorer Click, Dwayne from How to Build Credit TV, Bob from Cakeology, and me from How to Get an 800 Credit Score? Let us know inside of the comments. What do you think of that? If you believe it's a good idea, type the number one. If you believe that it's not so much of a great idea, type the number two. All right. So go ahead and
Everybody do a
type it
thumbs
up
up.
inside
Look.
of the comments or hit the thumbs up button or give me a thumbs up emoji. Either one will definitely work just the same to also as well. So Janelle has a comment here. Janelle says, thank you for all of us joining tonight with our special guest with Cakeology. This is an awesome night with Bob. Yes, I definitely agree 100%. Dave says, I think he just wants cake. Yeah,
Come on, Ellie.
he's got a lot of cake for sure.
Come on,
Bob's
Ellie.
got a lot of cake over there. All right, the Coin Alley says, Dwayne would love to improve his business credit prowess, so I'm sure he will agree. Okay, awesome, awesome. Dwayne did not comment, so I don't think Dwayne is still in the live chat with us, but I have his number. I could definitely call him up later on and ask him what he thinks about that. So we're just waiting to hear. Okay, okay. So David gave a thumbs up emoji. So David's, pretty much all for it. So we have Bob says, yes, a good idea. Dave from Travel Explorer Click says it's a good idea. And I agree too. So I agree with that, 100%. So I'm just going to type the number one inside of the comments there. So David says, I got it anytime. Just let me know. Okay, definitely, definitely. We will for sure. We just got to talk to Dwayne from How to Build Credit TV. I believe he's the last one that we want to know what he thinks about. If he wants to, if he's all with it, with the four people collaboration there. The Coin Alley says, let them eat. Okay, for sure, for sure. Pink Lady Barber gives a thumbs up. Coin Alley gives a thumbs up. Janelle types the number one. Okay, awesome. The Coin Alley typed the number one. Okay, Bob typed the number one. Janelle, thumbs up. Okay, awesome, awesome. So I'm glad to know you guys are all for this. So I'm definitely going to be talking to Dwayne and see how he feels about a collaboration between the four of us too, also as well. The Coin Alley says, I would like to see a collab mukbang. Yeah, I haven't. That'd
Come
be
on,
interesting.
Coin Alley.
Yeah,
Mukbang.
I know the Coin Alley definitely has the jokes for sure. Um, okay, Janelle says it would be awesome to have all five of us on here.
He
Okay,
gave me.
yeah, well, if I'm on, Janelle's gonna be on automatic. So
I
there's our
know.
five right there. Okay, Kevin Jackson says, thanks, Linden and Janelle, for your guest, Bob, because there's a cakeologist in the business today. Yes, for sure, for sure. Thank you for the cake emoji, too, also as well. Really appreciate that. And I typed number one. Okay. All right. Nancy Ivy gave two thumbs up. So she's all for the idea too, also as well. Okay, so the Coin Alley to Bob says you got merch, and the Coin Alley says that hat looks tight.
What are you talking about? His hat. I didn't
Oh,
figure
okay,
that
he's
out.
talking about Bob's hat. Okay, awesome, awesome.
I think.
All right, so if anyone has any other questions for Bob or myself, definitely let us know inside of the comments because I believe we've been on for about 2 hours and
Yeah.
15 minutes, 2 hours and 20 minutes or so.
Oh,
So if you have any other questions for Bob or myself, please let us know, because I'm going to get ready to recognize what we do as a tradition here is recognize all the people who have commented, shared, and raised questions, especially the new people too also as well. Coin Alley says, I see a muscle tee with let them eat on it and the cake emoji, let them eat cake on it. I'll take 10% of sales and the smiley face. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you for sharing that, Coin Alley. So, without further ado, I'd like to recognize all the people who have commented, shared, asked questions, especially the new people here also as well, the super chats, people who have YouTube channels too also as well. First and foremost, I would like to say a special thank you to James Syed. James, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate you. Also, I want to say a special thank you to Hip to the Dip. Hip to the Dip. Victor, thank you for joining. Jason Vanhoose, congratulations, buddy, on that good news. Great credit score. Good job on the approval for the mortgage. Cornell, Mr. Mentor Freeman, thank you so much for joining, Cornell. Pink Lady Barber, thank you so much for that $10 super chat. Really appreciate you. Also, as well, thank you for all the great questions you brought up, the questions you asked Bob too, also as well. We definitely all learned a lot for that too, also as well. Congratulations on the American Express approval. Thank you for joining. Special thank you to Quiet Storm 7. Quiet Storm 7 is a new person here in our live stream. Thank you so much for joining, Quiet Storm 7. Feel free, come back anytime. You're always welcome in our live chat. Also want to say a special thank you to Nancy IV, who is also a new person. If you haven't already, people, please say hello to Quiet Storm 7 and Nancy IV. Thank you so much for joining. Look forward to seeing you back again. Also, special thank you to Louis Mejia. Louis Mejia, thank you so much for joining. D. Anderson, thank you so much, D. Anderson, for the great questions and comments that you had for Bob. We really appreciate that. We all learned a lot from that too, also as well. Special thank you to Linda Constanita. Linda, thank you for being here. Really appreciate you. Special thank you to Rickey Glenn. Ricky, thank you for being here. We really appreciate you as well. Special thank you to SC Travel RN. Really appreciate all the comments and questions that you had for Bob. We all learned a lot from that, SC Travel RN. Special thank you to Young Mizzle, who is also a new person here in the live chat. Everyone, please say hello. If you haven't already, please say hello to Young Mizzle, too, also as well. Thank you for joining. Special thank you to Kevin Jackson. Kevin Jackson, way to go to represent the cream team. Really appreciate you, Kevin. Special thank you as well to Alberto Santoyo. Welcome back again, Alberto. Special thank you to Tech, Dave from Travel Explorer Click. I really appreciate you, David. Thank you for stopping by. We always, enjoy your live streams too, also as well. Definitely glad to see you here in our live stream. Special thank you to the Coin Alley, and also thank you, David, for those two super chats. I believe you did one for $2 and then one for $5. But thank you so much. I really appreciate you too, also as well. Special thank you to the Coin Alley. Coin Alley, thank you so much for joining. You had some great comments and questions for Bob. We really appreciate that. We all learned a lot from those. Special thank you to Ronald Anderson. Ronald, really appreciate the fact, man, that you're out there on the road, you're driving truck, and you're still able to come in our live streams. You and Cornell, I appreciate the both of you guys too, also as well. Maybe one day we'll have you guys on the show. You guys can talk about, truck driving and things like that. Okay. Also want to say a special thank you to EZ. EZ, thank you so much for joining. EZ is also a new person here in our live stream. Thank you so much for the questions that you had for Bob. EZ, thank you for the questions you had for me. I believe you had one for me. I really appreciate that too, also as well. A lot of people learn when we get these questions here in the live chats. Also, a special thank you goes out to Dwayne and How to Build Credit TV. Thank you for the support, Dwayne. Really appreciate you, buddy. And I will be giving you a call to, definitely ask you about a collaboration between the four of us, me, you, Bob from Cakeology, and Dwayne from Travel Explorer Click for sure. Thank you for that $9.99 super chat. Special thank you also as well to David Amex King, who is a new person to our live chat. Really appreciate you. We look forward to seeing you back with us once again, David Amex King. Also, a special thank you to Brian Taylor. Brian Taylor, welcome back, and thank you for that $2 super chat too. Also, as well, Brian Taylor, too. Really appreciate you. So, people, if you haven't already, you want to definitely check out Cakeology's channel, Bob's channel. It's called Cakeology. There, he talks about how to build up your business credit, how to get business funding, how to set up your business properly too also as well. So if you haven't already, you can click on his name here inside of the chat, Cakeology, and click on go to channel. When you get there, make sure that you subscribe to Cakeology's channel and you hit the bell notifications too also as well. That way you won't miss any videos that he makes there on his channel too also as well. Kevin Jackson says, good night and be blessed always. Okay, awesome, awesome. Janelle says to Bob, thank you so much for coming on live with us. We appreciate you so much. It was good to see you. We love you, bro. You are an awesome person. Again, glad to do this with you and the hearts, two hearts. Okay, awesome, awesome. So if anyone else has any other questions for me or Bob that we missed, any comments that we missed, please let us know inside of the chat. And also, Bob, I wanted to say thank you so much for being on our show. We really appreciate you, Bob. You got an awesome channel there. I like the way you answered those questions. We definitely learned a lot from the answers that you gave. And Bob, did you have anything else that you wanted to add before we go ahead and close out our live stream?
Yeah, I just wanted to thank everybody for taking the time, for coming out, for being a part of the stream. Once again, I want to give a big thanks out to you and Janelle. Appreciate you guys so much for letting me into your family. You guys are all cream team, baby. And me, I'm a Taurus. I'm loyal. So who I started with is who I'm gonna roll with. So I appreciate you guys. I appreciate Tech. He had me on his show. I appreciate you. I appreciate all the shout outs. I appreciate you, Dwayne. I appreciate all the subscribers, all of the people that commented and participated in the stream today. I just want to say peace and love, everybody. Blessings to everybody. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Bob. We really appreciate you also as well. And Bob, thank you so much for being on our show and our live stream, how to get an 800 credit score. We definitely learned a lot from you, Bob. You can tell you're very knowledgeable. You know your stuff pretty much very well, and we like that too. We like your personality because you drop the knowledge at the same time. You got us laughing too at the same time. So we appreciate that about you too also as well, Bob. So people, if you haven't already, and you're interested in learning for ways to build credit, how to increase your credit score too as well, how to get improved for loans, lines of credit, a mortgage, car loans, or maybe just travel the world for free. It all starts with credit. Okay. If you haven't already, you're interested in that, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notifications too also as well. That way you will never miss a single video as we drop them here on this channel too also as well. So from Janelle and I, from Bob at Cakeology, from all of us to you, we want to say stay blessed, keep safe, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
Good night, Bob.
Peace.
Awesome thing. You did good.